What's up, everybody? It's your girl Sharon Ann, singer, songwriter, lover of the arts, creative at heart. I love film, fashion, you name it. I guess if I had to describe myself as an artist, I would say I'm very eclectic. There's so many things that have inspired me musically, so many various genres. I love old school music. I love pop. I love gospel, rock, jazz. I mean, you name it. And growing up, I would listen to these artists in particular. You had Whitney Houston and the Clark sisters and the Winans, Fred Hammond, Kirk Franklin, Ty Tribbett. I mean, so many. And nowadays, you have Maverick City, you have Chandler Moore. There's so many that inspire me musically. So I'm pretty eclectic. And you know, the funny thing is that I can remember just singing from being a little child. And I know that sounds cliche, but it is so true. I would sing so much that I would annoy my siblings. I'm so grateful, you know, just for my path and who I've evolved into today. And one of the things I'd like to do is credit someone very special, near and dear to my heart, my mom, who was my greatest supporter and my inspiration, a woman of faith. I want to say, honestly, I probably wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for her. She really pushed me out of my comfort zone, and she encouraged me because she saw something in me that I just didn't see in myself. And can I be honest and share a secret with y'all? For those of you who don't know, I am a musician. I play keys, but I did not want to play the keyboard. I wanted to play the drums. But she said, nah, you're gonna play this. And well, here I am today. And as far as a soloist, being a soloist is concerned, I loved being in the background, but she pushed me. She would take me to different engagements with her out of the state and have me sing before she'd minister. But she was literally building something in me, my confidence. And I am so grateful for my mother. And during that period of time, y'all, I went through some periods where I was not as secure in my voice, confident in my voice as I thought I should be. I loved singing, but I really did not love my voice. And that went on, I want to say, for at least about 8+ years. I remember being in a rehearsal in my early 20s, and during this rehearsal, a comment was made that, you know what, Sharon, if you really, really want to get the attention of the people, if you really want to make an impact, you got to have some grit. You got to have that rasp. And I'm like, yeah, I want to be effective. So I will say this. I had an immature perception of what gospel music would entail. I thought that in order to sing gospel, you had to be this powerhouse singer, the likes of a Mahalia Jackson. And my voice was pretty thin and bright. So I wasn't as confident that I could actually be a gospel singer. And so when that was said to me, I'm like, yo, I want that. What do I need to do? And I remember one Sunday trying to sing and give it my all and push and push. And I remember after that service, I was hoarse. I didn't think it was anything unusual. The next day, I was hoarse, but that night my voice came back. The next day, I was hoarse. And I remember saying to myself, this is pretty unusual. And it went on for a few days. I ended up going to an ENT, an ear, nose, and throat doctor. And they shared with me that I had some swelling on my vocal cords. It wasn't nodules, thank God. But this swelling prevented me from singing beyond a tenor note, y'all. And that was very hard for me to do. I went through therapy, and I thought I was going to have surgery. And I took medication, and during that process, I was really praying to God. It was a teachable moment. And I do believe that it was meant for me to experience that, because now I know how to properly utilize my voice. And now I don't take for granted what it, was that God had given me, my voice. And I didn't really realize that what he had given me was unique. It was for me. specifically catered for me to be a blessing to those who he wanted it to reach. So I'm grateful now just for the gifts that I have, the abilities that I have, and for the reach that I have. I'm excited about this new music that is coming out, and Peace Be Still is the single, and I'm excited to share about the process of that song and show you how I have evolved. If you've been following me since I've released music in 2014, you will see the growth since then. So I cannot wait to share. So keep a lookout for it.